Everyone is telling you to add more. More habits, more routines, more content, more input, more noise layered on top of noise until your brain is running at maximum capacity every single waking hour. And nobody questions it because busy feels productive. Stimulation feels like growth. But here is what nobody warned you about. What happens when you remove it all? Not reduce it, remove it. Because silence does not simply calm your brain, it physically restructures it. And the restructuring process is not peaceful at first. It is uncomfortable, disorienting, and for most people genuinely alarming. What happens inside your brain during prolonged silence is something the productivity world never prepared you for. But it should have. So what actually happens when silence begins? There are 3 documented neurological stages most people never reach because they quit too early. Stage 1 is withdrawal. Within the first 48 hours of genuine silence, your brain panics. It has been conditioned to receive constant stimulation, notifications, conversations, background noise, content. Remove that input and your nervous system interprets it as a threat. Anxiety spikes. Restlessness intensifies. Your hand reaches for your phone out of pure muscle memory. Most people stop here and conclude that silence is not for them. But this is not failure. This is detox. Stage 2 is restoration. If you push past the withdrawal, your default mode network, the brain's deep processing system, finally activates without competition. This is where most people think silence is simply the absence of noise. It is actually one of the most neurologically active states your brain can enter. Unresolved emotions surface. Buried thoughts demand attention. One person attempting a silent weekend expected peace and instead spent the first day crying without knowing why. That was not breakdown. That was processing. Stage 3 is restructuring. And this is where everything changes in ways nobody warned you about. You do not need a mountain retreat to experience what silence does to your brain. 3 practical entry points work for real life. First, the daily 2-hour distraction-free window. No phone, no music, no background noise, just you and one task. Second, the weekly half-day silence protocol. 1 morning per week completely unplugged, no input, no content. Let your default mode network run without interference. Third, trigger journaling. When silence surfaces something uncomfortable, write 1 sentence describing the emotion without analyzing it. Name it, release it, move forward. The noise was never just around you, it was protecting you from something. Silence just shows you what. Subscribe. Your brain has more to tell you than you have been willing to hear.